So much NFL history has come from within the walls of Soldier Field here in Chicago. And we're happy to return to it once again in its final chapters as an NFL stadium. Up next, it's our main event between the Green Bay Packers and the Chicago Bears. Cairo Santos out for the opening kick. And here we go from Chicago. Starting from the 5. Showing a little burst so far. They haven't caught him yet. And he does. Touchdown. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
What do you think, Brock? Can we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Williams starting with the pass here. Got a man. It's Colston Loveland. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. They're going to move the chains after a big play. 39 yards.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. And their next snap is coming from that red zone as he reaches the 14. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
Well, this defense has not had an answer, Kate, for either of the first 2 plays on this drive. I think it's got everybody, you and me, every fan believing, well, they're only 1 play away from putting points on the board.
Going to the ground again on 1st. Good hit on the grounds here. That's going to be a 9-yard pickup as it's 2nd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Here's Swift on 2nd down. And he couldn't get much there, but what he did get was absolutely crucial. That makes it 1st and goal.
Hey, I know the temptation is there. If I'm thinking it in the booth, I know that play caller is too. That could have been a chance to be aggressive. Not the case. Go get the 1st down like they did, and a new set of downs to work with.
Drive has kind of seemed destined for the end zone, partner. First of a few chances now to reach it. Williams from the gun. Thinking touchdown here, but they cannot connect. So that's going to send them back to the line for 2nd and goal. So they fire for the end zone on 1st down, Brock. I think a lot of folks probably assume after the incompletion it'd be a run here on 2nd and goal. What say you?
Yeah, I think you always got to be careful about assuming. As a fan, as a defensive coordinator, I think as an offense, you've worked on it all week, continue to get to the stuff you trust the most.
Now here's Williams. That is caught. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears put up points to begin the game. Now Cairo Santos on to add the PAT. The point after splits the upright. And the Bears respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early.
Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Okay.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
97. Here we go. Cut.
Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play. But it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
There's Love to throw. Dumps it off to his running back. And he picks up about 6 on the play. Stopped though right near the marker. Didn't get it, 3rd down.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Third and a lone yard coming up. Setting him on the dive. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's 4th down.
It's results like that that drive coordinators nuts. Premature balding, gray, wrinkles, all of it, Kate. You call something conservative. The last thing you're thinking is you're going to lose yards on a 3rd and 1 run.
So here we go. This is that aggressive mindset they've been talking about. They're going for it here. Got his man. It's Golden. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. That's a 26-yard gain on 4th down, partner. Talk about a huge play there to extend this drive. New set of downs for him from the 31.
Ready.
Running on first here with Jacobs. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. He can average that type of yards per carry. This guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
Here we go. 50, green, red, cycle.
Receiver in motion. He's headed right.
Set.
Shotgun now for Love. That's reeled in by Jaden Reed. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Packers finish off their opening drive. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
On now is McManus to kick this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Williams. That's his target. That's Torrey Horton. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
First down throw by Williams. This is Loveland working the right side. Great coverage all the way to the sideline. They're on him to end that quick pass before he can get vertical.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was first down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
They break the huddle. It's second down now. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Has him on the quick hitter. And give him 10 yards there. A lot of work done as they set up third and very short.
A gain of 10 brings up third and 1.
So we're through one as everyone tries to stay warm on what has been a very cold night. The Packers on top early. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Bears football. They'll have an easy third and one.
Vegas!
Looking to throw on third and one. He's got his man. This is Walker. And he's going to be touchdown as he gets him enough to pick up the first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
So first down from the 41. To the air yet again. Williams. Lays it up left side and gets it. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
That is all-out effort, Kate, to make the catch. Putting his body on the line, diving for the ball. He earned that reception. And some more targets are clearly coming his way in the future.
Coming to the line, this is first and 10. Here's Williams again. He misfired on that one. It's behind his man. Not on the same page with his tight end. So that brings up second down.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Another try from the 25. It's second and 10. Sticking in the air, it's Williams. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Quay Walker in to pick it off. And the Packers are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
Not yet in my lifetime come across a defender who hasn't told me how great an offensive player they were back in the day. Oh, you should have seen me as a running back or wide receiver. Well, right there, that defender showed some of that background. A brilliant job of getting into the open field and setting his offense up for success.
Jacobs gets it to start the drive. And he stops quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got second and 8.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
At the 35-yard line.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's second and 7.
Watch out now. 52. Ready. Blue 32.
Motioning the tight end now.
Ready.
Love. Forced out to his right. Gets it downfield on target to Watson. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out.
That's good.
First down from the 42.
First down. 24-yard gain on the play.
Handoff running left. Jacobs. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. That play good for 17 and a first down.
Danger, King. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Coming to the line for another first and 10.
Set, ready, cut, hunt.
Love from the gun. And he goes down. The Bears got him. And the big play drives them backward. Second down coming up.
And right there's the danger, Kate. When you put the ball in the air, how many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't. They call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with the sack.
The Bears decide to call their first time out. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half.
On the double.
Things already looking a good bit tougher here. It is 2nd and 17 after the sack.
Okay, now, black shot. Ready?
Love out of the shotgun. Throw left side to Watson. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers parlay the interception into points. Christian Watson with the touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
On now is McManus to kick this away. And he fields this one, but is not going to return it from the end zone. So the ball going to be placed down at the 35-yard line. Some nice field position here. Bears getting set. 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Here's Williams. Finds his running back, DeAndre Swift. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3. So chipping away a few here ahead of this 3rd down.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
3rd down. Here's Williams. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10.
Down.
Motioning him from the slot right. Hand off to Jacobs to start the drive. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Here we go, back.
To the air with Love. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. So that's going to take us, Brock, to our 2-minute warning of this first half. More from Soldier Field after this.
Ready up.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34.
Here we go.
Shotgun give now to Jacobs. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Set. 60 red. 6 ready.
Here he goes, third and long. Bears getting close, and they're going to take him down. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of fourth down. Timeout Chicago. It uses its second. As they'll get together and discuss with fourth down coming up. The Packers send out their punting unit. Takes it in at the 21. And some textbook work covering that part. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Out of the pistol, Williams. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long. But finally, this defense has an answer.
Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10. Off the play fake, Williams. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Picked off by Xavier McKinney. And the Packers get it back on his 6th interception of the season.
Ready.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Set punt. 10 black. Ready.
Love with it on 1st down. Completed to his running back. And they take him down right along the 30.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
Working now from the gun. Short pass brought in. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. It's a gain of 4 there. And it'll give the Packers the first.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum to keep that defense on its heels.
Punt, punt.
1st down throw. Here's Love. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Tremaine Edmonds has it.
Their first pick of the game comes at an awfully big moment. Really, it just cancels out all the great work your defense did to give you that ball.
1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
There's 35 seconds to go in the half as they are ready to begin their drive. Gordon down the field, and he's got it. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears make it a one-score game before halftime.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Santos now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bears chuck the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. As this at the 6. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down.
1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
On the ready.
We'll see how they choose to use these final 22 seconds, Brock, of our first half.
Set black. Go.
Thrown on 1st down, Love. Lofts one deep, center of the field. That's grabbed inside the 30. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers will add to their lead at the end of the half.
There's There's a good chance he wasn't even looking when that ball was released, but the crowd, well, the crowd let him know exactly what was going on. You could feel the swell of excitement. Whenever they take a deep shot, it's only going to get louder now as they were able to connect.
Extra point try is good by McManus. And the Packers double their lead to 14.
Bears 14. Brendan McManus to kick off.
On now is McManus to kick this away. So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half.
35-yard line.
Last drive of the half isn't going to be long. 14 seconds remaining.
Vegas!
First down, Williams to throw. Hits his running back. And this one does not go far. All right, now a timeout is called. 9 seconds to go in this half.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league. This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
No connection on the last play, and out third down.
What is up?
The Packers take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. No connection on the last play. Now it's third down.
Vegas! What is up? Punch forward! Yeah.
Back to throw it. And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. So a big self-inflicted error as that personal foul moves the ball forward quite a bit. A fresh set of downs after that penalty. Here's 1st and 10.
What is up? Vegas!
One final shot before the half. Lasers this one deep down the middle. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off by Nate Hobbs. And the Packers are stopped on that return. So that interception is going to be the final play of this opening half. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. On now is McManus to kick this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Here's Swift to start the drive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Offense up to the line fast.
2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
take him down, but there's a flag on the play. And it's as we expected, partner. We call pass interference, so put it at the spot and give him that first down. So first down from the 41.
Hold on. Biggie, Edge.
Williams from the gun. And this one's incomplete. Too low as it skips off the ground.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Ready, set up.
And now here's Williams. And that's got it, left side. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. A pickup of 17. And that'll be first down, Chicago.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
First down from the 42.
Ready, set up.
Now Williams. Throwing the out route complete. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
2nd and 3 now. One in behind 7 Swift. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a first down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
New set of downs for him from the 31. Williams to throw on first. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's when you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, 2nd and 10. Williams to throw. Finds Odunze running the slant. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
First down, here's Swift. And he is stopped just before he can get the score, tackled inside that 1-yard line. They get 19, and now they're going to have first and goal.
I just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trailed at the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. Pressure comes. Williams to the end zone, but incomplete. Couldn't get it. That's going to set up 2nd and goal.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone, and defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and lead teams for field goals, you've got a great chance to win.
To the goal line, but he won't reach it. The defense keeps him out and forces 3rd and goal.
Gosh, I just love seeing wrinkles like that added to your offense in these key situations. Kind of call it the Andy Reid effect. He's been so good down here near the goal line, and that one, well, it almost went in for 6.
3rd and goal, it's Williams. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears cut into the lead coming out of halftime. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown. Santos connects on the like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 23-yard line.
Ready?
Packers getting set here. 1st and 10.
Drill, 52. Ready. Blue, 32. Hut.
Throwing, it's Love. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
On the ready.
Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 23.
Ready. Set.
Back to the air. Love. Completes this one to Kraft. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Let's go now.
Motioning Watson left.
Black 40. Ready.
3rd and 2. Love to throw. He's got his man. This is Kraft. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs. So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34.
Down.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
From the gun, it's a give to Jacobs. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Come on. Set. Check. Hut.
Love out of the shotgun. Into a crowd, and a defender comes up with it. Tremaine Edmonds has it. Well, Brock, they left the locker room in front. Great position to be in, right? But a shaky start to half number 2 with that interception right there.
We know that no lead in this league is safe ever, ever, ever. A one-point lead, something that looks insurmountable. They all seemingly come down to the final possession anyway. And with a whole half of football left, you just can't give away too many possessions like that.
Switch now from the pistol. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that one.
He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it'll be 1st down Bears.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Offense is set. 1st and 10.
Ready, set.
Out of the shotgun and get to Swift. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Ready, set.
Working from the gun, Williams. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Vegas, Vegas.
3rd down. Here's Williams. And he makes the play. Full extension. That's a touchdown. The Bears pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter. It could go either way.
We've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10. Handoff here to Jacobs. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. Cuts it to the right sideline. And it goes the distance. Touchdown, Green Bay! The Packers take a lead just before the end of the third. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. McManus there to tack on the point after. And the Packers break that tie and now lead by 7. On now is McManus to kick this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Some nice field position here. Bears getting set. 1st and 10.
Yes. What is up? Yes.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there, and that brings up 2nd down.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Ready, son. What?
Williams set to pass. Finds him over the middle. And he's short of the first after a mile gain.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
Ready, son.
Williams will look to throw. That one falls incomplete and brings us to the end of this 3rd quarter. We're through 3 on this holiday weekend. The Bears have the ball, and they're going to need to score. They come in trailing. Chicago brings out the punting unit.
For the Bears. The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Ready?
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Let's go. Set.
Love from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. A gain of 15 there. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s. Versus man on the drag route went away. You see zone coverage, settle down, get the quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1.
Come on. Cut.
Going run again with Jacobs. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open, deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
Love now on 1st and 10. And he goes down. The Bears got him. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up 2nd down.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact. It gets home. But, of course, we know it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field in more than a second or 2.
And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line.
rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, kid, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little game on top of it.
And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 23 yards.
Set, ready.
First down.
33, yellow. Set.
On the handoff, here's Jacobs. And he's brought down by a collective effort there, only 1 yard on the carry.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
6, mega. Ready.
Shotgun now for Love. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that,
and he runs this one in. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the 4th. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground.
let's see, Kate, I think in bowling, you get 3 strikes, that's a turkey. You know, in hockey or soccer, you score 3 goals, that's a hat trick. What are we going to call this, other than simply splendid?
McManus on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Packers double their lead to 14. On now is McManus to kick this away. Doesn't like what he sees, so we got a touchback. And they're going to begin this drive at the 35-yard line.
35-yard line.
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Here's Williams. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
He was covered by Xavier McKinney.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Vegas!
To throw, Williams. Put the body on the line for his team. They're going to be set up with a 1st down after a nice gain there as he's down by contact.
A gain of 12 yards. And the Bears, 1st down.
It's the 2-minute warning from Chicago. Bears losing by 14. Down a couple of scores, but still some time left and 3 timeouts as well. It's 1st and 10. To throw is Williams. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
Walker on the coverage.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Here's Williams again. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Watch scores! Yes! Vegas! Yes! Go!
To throw. toss. This is Loveland. And he's going to be down by contact, so now our attention turns to the flag on the play. So a little too much contact on the part of the defender, and the officials flag him for it. So the drive continues after that pass interference call. We've got 1st and 10.
Here we go. Punch, Flyers, punch.
To the air yet again, Williams. Connecting with his back here, Swift. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Running with Swift out of the gun. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2. Bears trying to get everyone set. They're going quickly here.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
And now here's Williams. Hopkins holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
An 11-yard loss on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Ready, sit up. Cat. Travel. Punch, Flyers, punch, Flyers.
Throwing now. Pass complete to Walker. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. 3rd and 18 kills most drives, right? But they find an opening and hit it to pick up the 1st.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
First down, Williams. And don't leave just yet, fans. He's got it for the touchdown. And there's still a small chance, Brock, that this one isn't over. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bears chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. So down inside the final minute, they're ready to try the onside kick. And this is recovered by the Packers hands team. They're going to win this game.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
They go counter, it's Jacobs. And they get him for a loss. That's a big one, Brock, and might see them burn a timeout. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Went the wrong way on 1st down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12.
Here we go, set.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Couldn't find Matthew Golden. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
3rd down and 12.
Set.
He'll look to throw it. And Willie, oh, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. Timeout Chicago. It uses its 2nd. They'll bring out the punter here. And he wants to hit his 2nd effort just as well as he hit his 1st. And that one comes down at the 2 before bouncing into the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 20-yard line.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10.
Dang it! Ready, set. Yes. Tempo. Punch Spurs.
Here he is to throw. Trying to push deep downfield. Big gain downfield. And he has it all the way down to the 30-yard line. The Bears going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Time not on their side here as they get set for 1st down. No timeouts remaining either.
Dang it! Yes. Tempo.
Setting up to pass. He's got it at the 6. And this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Still lined up at the 6. Here's 2nd and goal.
Punch Spurs. Yes.
Back to throw. Buys time, rolling right. It's intercepted. That will do it. Trayvon Diggs has got it.
Okay, that's far from the first time we've seen him throw into the wrong team, but this one was probably the most costly.
Let's go.
No timeouts remaining here, partners, so they can just run out this clock.
Cut.
It's a design run. So it's the visiting Packers who pick up the win. And they take the first skirmish with their division rival.